morning, boomers. Cryptomaniacs worldwide. It's the voice of the blockchain, Satoshi's big cousin, cryptography's finest champagne crypto. Thank you for kapumping and kabooming. Happy Friday to all the maniacs making it through that work week. This bearish week out there, we're getting hammered. Hopefully, you are growing and expanding and becoming bear-proof. The time is now. I'm telling you guys, I'm here to say, kaboom! Now, to keep it real with you guys, the time is now. The time is now. As we dip, dive, and slide, a lot of people are losing focus, and people are getting not even panicky, but just downright doomy and gloomy out there. And this is the time for growth and expansion, and this is how we become bear-proof, guys. We're going to talk about it. Make sure you're following me on all the networks. I put a TikTok up, and shout out to Twitch. Am I on Twitch? I popped open the Twitch. Follow me over there, Champagne Crypto, on the Twitchy. TwitchTV.champagne. Follow me over there, Champagne Crypto. Let me go ahead and mute it because I am on. Yes. Kaboom. All right. Go ahead and confirm that. Follow me over there. Follow me on TikTok. I'm over there on the talk. Champagne Gains. Gains. Champagne Gains. Make sure you tap into that on TikTok. One thing I'm noticing, the views over there are pumping. The first vid almost at like 600 views. The second one like another 500. YouTube better get on their P's and Q's. YouTube better get on their P's and Q's. That's the main reason I popped open this Twitch. The main reason I popped open this Twitch because I'm like, wow, if I'm getting these views over here, what am I missing over there? The time for passive is done. The bull market is over. Okay, we were all passive in the bull market. But if you guys want to remain that and keep looking for that and just a passive thing that you could just go ahead and invest right here and just walk away, guys, it's going to take a little bit more effort, a little more creativity, a little bit more from everybody out there. You're going to have to push a little harder. We will be separating the men from the mice, the pits from the poodles, the feast from the famine, the champions from the chumps. Shout out to the one viewer over there on Twitch. This is my first stream on Twitch. An OG over here from YouTube. Make sure you follow me on the tubes. 14,000, almost 15K strong. 5-year celebration not too long ago on the networks. The original boomer, the original kapumper over here on the networks. Make sure you follow me on the Discord and all that. Shout out to the chat and shout out to the meta pumpers out there. Let's look at the mathematics as BTC slides by at 20,632, guys. 20,632. I'm looking at the charts here, and I'm asking myself, how low could it go? When you've been tuned in, tapped into the channel, you know the deal. I believe that we can go down 80, 85% from the all-time high of 60K, putting us around $9,000, $10,000. Leave it at 10. It could be 12, 13. It could be 8 or 9. It's around 10. Okay, that's the rock bottom. I don't know if we're headed that low. Okay, but we're at 2587 right now, and chances are we probably will fall below 20,000. Seems to be some support there at 20K at the moment, ATM. But if we should slide lower, that's another maybe 50% drop. Now, the likelihood of that is 50-50, so maybe, your real risk is 25%, let's say. I would say this is not a bad time to activate your DCA if you haven't already. And if you have, this is not a bad time to drop down a little bit more. A little bit more. Kaboom. A little bit more as we dip them and dive and slide. Shout out to Marlon. Boom! He's talking about drip and avarice and Alto I haven't heard about. I haven't heard of Alto. I was looking at a Bull Run this morning. Bull Run Finance or the Bull. I forgot the actual name. I posted on the short this morning. I have the link right here. Is it with Bull Run or one of these two? It's a Tomb Fork. But there's opportunities. There's opportunities. And in fact, we continue to keep our eyes on the sniper scope out here. Kaboom. Shout out to the D-Gens. The thing with the D-Gen thing is you got to pull up first in line. If you don't pull up first in line with the G-Gen stuff, you're going to get clapped. You're going to get clapped. You got to pull up like quick. Marlon pulls up quick. You got to pull up immediately. 1, 2, 3, boom, boom, boom. Okay, you got a small window over there with some of the degen stuff. So you got to keep your eye. You got to, you got to pull the trigger fast. It's like being a hunter. If you see the game, boom, you got to move fast. If not, it'll slip away. It'll slip away. Shout out to Marlon and OG. Shout out to all the Meta Maniacs. Make sure that you bring out your hammer early indeed. Yep, that's the facts, Jack. Make sure you're following me, guys, on all these networks. YouTube has been treating me wrong for a while. And I'm over on many networks right now. And shout out to Twitch right now. Shout out to TikTok right now. Shout out to D-Live right now. Shout out to Discord right now. And shout out to Twitter. I even have the Metacocks up over there. I'm thinking of just taking the Metacocks and keeping it champagne. Just to do that. Maybe, as we pause the Metacock, the Metacocks are done. Okay, the Metacocks are done. Shout out to my biggest roosters in crypto. Right now, it's sleepy for that. So, maybe put that aside and we, continue pumping the networks. I got all the networks pushing. I got the affiliate links pumping. I got several channels going hard. I'm excited. I'm going to be honest. The time is for growth and expansion is now. You need to be doing a little bit more. If you just want to act passive, that's cool. I'm not against that. But I need activity. We can't be doing the same recipe we did last year. Okay, we got to add to the recipe. We can have the same things on the menu, but I want to see a couple new things on the menu. Okay, new items, a new twist, even a new looking menu. Even if it's the same items, I want a new looking menu. If you got a channel, if you got a biz, I want you sprucing it up right now. Sprucing it up. Crossing the T's, dotting the I's, while everybody's panicking. Okay, on their tip, looking here, looking there, you're hammering it out. Boom, 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 boom. Attack, attack, attack. Kaboom, kaboom. So happy the crypto bros, the NFT nerds are gone. Was able to do a transaction on ETH. I did a transaction on ETH this morning. It's like $2. No, I'm lying. It was more like $4 or $5 in gas. But sheesh, way better. Way better. So there's pros and cons out there, but the time is now. Keep your eyes out, DCA, and I think that we're gonna see. Okay, we're gonna run into the next major monster, the next SHIB, the next major monster, even the next Hex, let's say, which I don't think is Pulse, by the way. Okay, we could talk about that, which I don't think is Pulse. Not saying that Pulse is not gonna do numbers. But I think it's going to do less numbers than some expect. Some of these Hexicans. And I'm not going to act like I don't have Hex stakes, because I do. We might see the next winner out there. And I've hinted several times to Theta. I like Theta. I'm going to continue saying I like Theta. Right now it's not making major moves. It's not doing anything wild. I think there's value there. I'm talking about real value in the sauce. I'm talking about things that are going to either kapump hundreds of X's or things that are going to stick around for the long gun. Once we liquidate Sailor and Celsius, we can reverse upward. BTC must break the corporate cucks and put that BTC in the hands of the OGs. Corporate noobs have way too... yeah, I agree. I was saying this just maybe a month ago. These guys gotta get clapped. They gotta start sweating. Okay, they gotta get wiped down real quick. Boom, boom, boom. Let them know. Either they're gonna be in it for the long gun, like real maniacs here in the trenches along with us, taking shots, boom, 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 taking fire. Because let's not act like we haven't lost some limbs out there. This is the first time that Michael Saylor and the rest of these guys have ever lost any major bags. In crypto, at least. So yeah, that's facts. So at the end of the day, here at 25.97, which is the current price of BTC, I think there is potential for more downward pressure. Okay, but the time to activate the DCA, if you haven't already, do it and stay steady. Stay steady. If you were DCAing before, Try to add a little bit more sauce on top. The name of the game right now is to continue to do that, look for the opportunities, and get income also outside of crypto to continue to boom, 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 pump it in. You don't want to take out of crypto now. You want to put into crypto. Retail noobs will stop all the Celsius law stuff and learn not to give their keys to corporations. I doubt that. You know, someone's going to be crying about that. And, you know, so there's always a crybaby out there. There's always somebody out there that wants to cry about this after all the major kapumpers and boomers and OGs told them, don't leave your crypto on an exchange, not your keys, not your crypto. How many times have we said that's like one of the, 10 commandments of crypto. One of the 10 commandments of crypto. The regulation and politicians will not protect their bags. No, they will tax them. That's what they want. Okay, they want their cut. That's all they want is their cut. And that being said, if you're going to scale large term, major, if you're going to scale major business wide, you're going to have to pay the piper at some point. You're going to have to somehow pay the piper. Okay, whether you like it or not. Now, there's other instances, whether you're not a threat, then that may not be such a priority. Okay, but, if you want to grow and expand and, make it to higher heights at some point, somebody's going to come knocking. Make sure you have your T's crossed and your I's dotted. Kaboom. Shout out to the Metamaniacs. Marlon's in the box. I haven't seen him in a while. Shout out to Marlon. Shout out to all the Metamaniacs. Where's everybody else at? Everybody's sleeping out here. What's going on? Hopefully you guys are at the gym pumping. You know I've been waking up early. Check out the shorts. I'm up early. The blade sharp, 6 a.m. Even before 6 a.m. I'm sharpening the blade. I'm ready to go. I'm attacking on all angles. I'm trying to grow and expand out here. Because it's not only BTC, guys. We need to hit them on every angle. It's not just champagne crypto. The whole thing's champagne gains. I'm talking about mentally, spiritually, physically, all angles. I need you guys growing and expanding is the theme. Forget about the passive. Passive is cool. You can set it and forget it in some things. But if you think that's the strategy to success, I don't know about that. The Champions Hype. Shout out to Twitch. We got a maniac on Twitch listening. Drop a little chat. Let me know what's going on here. If you're on Twitch listening to the champion. Let me know what's shaking and baking out there. Let me see if there's any opportunities here on the markets as far as these blue chips. And then, of course, Raging Bull. You know about Avarice. You know about Drips. Been around for a minute. People going wild over there. It seems that's one of the more successful ones. That's what's going on. I think there's a dead cat bounce incoming in BTCs just to get more longs, maybe 25K, then boom, 14K. Yeah, you're probably right about that. I wouldn't be surprised. It held 20K really well. So there may be a little bounce here after so much blood. Like, we've had like a week straight of blood, right? Maybe there's going to be a little run. It's going to fake everybody out and they're going to pull the rug on them. And yeah, you'll probably go down, maybe we won't reach as low as like 10K, but 14K, 15K is on the books. It's on the books out here. Now look, that being said again, okay? That being said, if you're DCAing right here at 20K, if you're increasing your buys here at 21K, even if it goes to 14, I think that's not, you're not too far away. You can't time the bottom. Now, again, this is in the case of long-term plays. Don't think that just gonna, the trend's gonna change next month. I'm talking about for the long gun. This is for the long vision. This is not for short plays. This is not the quick flip. I'm not talking about that right now. In regard to crypto and BTC, I'm not talking about the quick flip. No, I'm not talking about that. Okay, I'm talking about for the long gun snipe. For the long gun snipe. Whether you're at 20, 17, 16, in the big scope, it's not going to matter once things start going towards the trend reversal and hopefully towards all-time high sooner than later. Life said 37K Bitcoin ETF, all it takes. I mean, look, things can change quickly, but again, not until the traditional markets change. We haven't seen a clear decoupling of BTC with the stocks. It's become more and more together. Okay, and that's what it is right now. Maybe later it'll change. Maybe, you know, it'll be the hedge against the inflation and all that. But I'm talking about what we have right now. Right now, things won't change until the stocks change, in my opinion. Or the oil prices go down, maybe. These damn oil prices, guys. I'll take me some Orange Man oil prices anytime for some bad tweets. I'll tell you that much. Anytime. I'll take some low oil prices for a couple mean tweets. That's cool with me. The metamania continues. It is sleepy in the NFT world. Sheesh. Yeah, as I suspected, there was a lot of hype in NFTs. You know, there's the good ones, right? There's a few good ones. There was gains being made, but like, you know, how many are really sticking? You know, how many of these NFTs are really sticking? There's like a few. You know, so how many of there are really sticking now? Of course, you got your Bored Apes. There's a lot. There's been a few that gain, but how many are going to stick after this bear? I believe that, you know, the Bored Apes are going to stick around. They got a metaverse and all that. You know, they're going to have something on the table. That's obvious. But, you know, there's not that many. There's not that many. And then you have your smaller independent projects on, you know, the alternative blockchains, specifically like the Potluck ones or whatnot. And they're continue to crank out. But, you know, I think that their success depends on the success of the greater NFT industry. And that has to do with, you know, Ethereum and Solana. I mean, I don't even know what I say Solana. But it really has to do with Ethereum. Although Solana, you know, has had an uptick in NFT use. BTC's a hedge for those that can hodl 4 to 5 years. Yeah, I agree. You know, we may be sideways trading for another year or two. You know, so this long, when I'm talking about long, I'm talking about long. I'm talking about more than a few years. You're right. We've talked about this plenty of times. It's, you know, Marlon hasn't been in the chat. I haven't seen him in like a week or so, but we've discussed that, you know, that there's been about 2 to 3 years sideways trading after that bull run, 2017, 2018, and then we didn't see things turn around to 2020, 2021. It was a few years. So even if you were DCAing going long during that dip, you would have to hold for a while. You know, it went from 20 down to 3,000. And then back up to 12, and then back down to like 6. And, you know, people got hammered for a while. We were there. We were there every single day. We held through the storm. We DCA'd. We did all that. But I do agree. You know, at this point with the long guns, the long guns right now are, you know, 2 years plus. To be safe, you know, hopefully we have a increase in speed here and the cycle completes a lot faster, but I don't think so. Alts will get juice from here. Agree? Yeah, no, the alts are going to get, you know, right now. Listen, I'm out of the alts. Now, there's little baby plays here. These, you know, degen plays. You know, those are degen plays, but you got to know what you're doing. I'm talking about long-term plays here. Now, my long-term BTC ETH, and that's it. I'm not long on any of these other platforms. I am not long on any other platforms. I will be if I see the trends change, particularly in all the alternatives at ETH, and we'll see what other ones. You know, I talked about Theta. You know, I'm talking about platforms that have potentially value. But right now, like I said, other than degen plays, there's always going to be some degen plays. That you know, that's a given. You know, there's always going to be some casino. But as far as like the long gun, and, you know, this is an excellent time to just start saving crypto. Excellent time to start saving crypto, in my opinion. Not financial advice. I'm not your crypto guy. In my opinion, it's an excellent time. Start saving the crypto. And indeed, you will feel like a genius. Hopefully sooner than 2025 or 2026. But yeah, this BTC and even ETH, I don't think it's going anywhere, guys. I don't think it's going anywhere. And when you think about how fast time moves lately, a couple years, I mean, it's been already a couple years since Rona hit. You know, it's not that far away. All right, Metamaniacs, make sure you tap in. Shout out to everybody who's, I don't know who's followed me on TikTok, but there's stuff going on over there. I don't know. Again, the reason I signed up to TikTok, you know the reason I signed up to TikTok? Because it's easier to do voiceovers on the little shorts that I've been making. You can't do a voiceover on the YouTube app. So, you know, you're editing the little shorts that you do on your phone or whatever. And you know, I found out you could do it quick on TikTok. So I said, all right, let me do it on TikTok. And then you could just download the video and re-upload it to YouTube. And then I came across this other tool. This is for my content creators out there. TikTok Video Download, where you can download the video without the watermarks. Because on the TikTok app, you could save video, but it puts a watermark on it, which is fine. It's cool. But if you want to be even more clean in between, then you can use this Snaptik.app, which is probably something I'm going to be using. But yeah, guys, you know, right now, it's a good time for content creation, monetization, and earning income online aside from crypto so that you can drip it into the crypt. To the Crip Walk. So you can Crip Walk home. Drip it in the Crip. The Crip Drip. The Crip Drip. It's an excellent time. So you see, you know, thankfully, hopefully, and I mean, thankfully I have other channels. And it's like I told you the story. It's crazy. I had another channel there. It's like, you know, reading philosophy stuff, and you know, it's another one that's mostly reading stuff, and it was gonna get demonetized, and I hadn't touched it in years. And then I went to check up on it, and apparently one of the videos was on a playlist. It got viral. It got like 80K hits, whatever. But the channel is no longer at risk of being monetized. And I'm like, you know, this is a sign. Like, I got to add to all these other channels that I got monetized as well. And then, you know, continue to double down over here because, you know, obviously crypto has treated me the best. And like I said before, there is no other opportunity that has more potential upside than crypto. There is. I don't know any other opportunity that has more potential upside than crypto. I mean, with crypto, it's wild. I mean, like the types of upside that crypto has, it still does. You know, it just requires some patience, and it's about time in the market. You know, the longer you're in the market, the longer you're in the game. Kaboom. Or sell drip to buy the dip. Indeed, you gotta have some sort of like something coming in. Like that's what I'm saying. You know, you gotta have some sort of activity going. And that's just what it is, guys. Kaboom. All right, guys. Stay strong. I appreciate Marlon and Guy's Life and everybody else that's tapping in. Make sure you follow me. I linked a Linktree link with all the Champagne links now that I'm on all these networks. So if you want to follow me, but the hub is really Discord. If you want to tap into Discord, you know, that's an easy way to chat in there. And sometimes we even jump on calls or whatever. So, you know, the champ's available and we'll provide that good content. But guys, hit the gym, continue to grow, expand, make more content, look for more opportunities. The stuff is now. Just don't wait. Don't wait and expect the same thing. You got to do more. Like, continue to do what you do if it's working for you, obviously. But I think everyone can agree, since most people are more down now than they were in January, portfolio wise. So this is a good opportunity to try to make some gains back here. Kaboom! That's what it is, guys. Stay strong out there. I'll tap in with you guys on Monday. It's the voice of the blockchain, Satoshi's big cousin, cryptography's finest, Champagne. Thank you for pumping in.